Oh boy. If if Equestria's won and Rainbow Rocks weren't enough, then they then the team at DJXB and Hasbro couldn't help but make us more excited with yet another Equestria Girls program. This one being titled, well, subtitled anyways, Friendship Games. And this is gonna be a really fun to review be, be, because this marks the debut. Well, technically, she didn't debut in this film. Technically her first appearance was in the post credit scene of Rainbow Rocks, but as a main character, this as a new main character, this film marks the debut of a character that would probably make the franchise later make the franchise better than ever before. Human Twilight Sparkle number 2, or what most of us, including myself, likes to likes to likes to call her Sci-Twi. Yes, the post-credit scene of Rainbow Rocks might have been maybe the post-credit scene of Rainbow Rocks was the actual first appearance of Sci-Twi, but this was the first one where she becomes the new main character of the franchise. Because I think in Rainbow Rocks the I think originally in Rainbow Rocks Sideway was originally supposed to be a I'm I could be wrong in this, but I think Side for the post credit scene, I think Sideway was originally just supposed to be a joke with the post credit scene of Rainbow Rocks, like she would as in she would not become the she would not appear in the franchise. Guys. But then they decided, you know what? It's it seems like people want this character to want to see this version of Twilight Sparkle more than the human version of Twilight Sparkle we put in this one, because that was just basically the pony version of Twilight coming to the human world. So let's make her the new Twilight Sparkle of the franchise. So maybe that's why she became the new main character of the franchise. Again, I could be wrong about this. I do tend to be wrong at times. Also, also, I think I kind of like the design on. I think I kind of like Sideway's design more than uh, Twilight Sparkle's the main Twilight Sparkle human form design, because it's more. It, Sideway's design just seems more convincing than real Twilight's design. Heck, I might even prefer more than Pony Twilight. Although that's not saying much, because I I kind of do prefer seeing all the Final Fantasy Generation 4 characters as humans more than ponies. This might be th- this might be a cop out for me to say this, but honest, honestly, I think I prefer the Generation 4 Mile Pony characters in their human designs more than in their pony designs. I know that should be a cop out because the title is that's the whole point of the characters supposed to be in ponies designs because the title is literally called My Little Pony. The I like the Friendship and I like the Friendship is Magic series, but I kind of like the Equestria girls. I kind of as much as I like Friendship is Magic, I think I like Equestria girls more. As I showed in that top 10 best cartoon shows of all time video that I made like 3 weeks ago, where I had My Pony Friendship Smash at number 8 and Equestria Girls at number 7. But getting back to Sideswipe though, oh, I like the glass. I like the glasses that she wears too. They 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 make her character more unique and perfect compared to the original Twilight Sparkle. In fact, matter of fact, she kind of looks like a she kind of looks like a 2001 character. No joke. She looks like a character that was made in 2001. And this came out in 2015. Maybe Sideswipe was born in 2001. Like, maybe Sideswipe was born on September 26, 2001. Yeah, you guys might probably thinking, okay, the 2001 part we could probably understand, but where did the September 26th come from? Well, because that's the release date of the Friendship Games movie. As you can see up there, September 26, 2015. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Sideswipe's birthday is on September 26th, and because her official main character debut was on September 26, 2015. So I'm thinking maybe she was born on September 26, 2001 because she looks like a character who was made in 2001. One. Well, if My Little Pony Friendship is Magic came out in 19 well, if My Little Pony I think if My Little Pony Friendship is Magic came out in 1995, and if My Little Pony Equestria Games began in 1999, I think Friendship Games would be released in. I think Friendship Games probably would have been released in 2001, like let's say October 9th, 2001. Because I know, because for two reasons. One, because season 5 probably would have lasted from April to September 2001. And the other reason is that it would probably be more prominent if Friendship Games was released in October 2001, because September 2001 doesn't sound like a good month for Games release date, because that was when that 9/11 incident happened. And but but no, Friendship is Magic began in 2010. Equestria Ghost began in 2013. This was released in 2015. Although I can still imagine there being an alternate universe where the My Little Pony toy, the My Little Pony toy line was launched in 1942, and where Generation One would have lasted from 1979 to 1986, and where Generation 2 would have lasted from 1987 to 1989, where Generation 3 would have lasted from 1990 to 1994, and the Friendship is Magic series lasting for 23 seasons from September 9th, 1995, all the way up till October 12th, 2019. And with Equestria Girls 1 being released in on July 20th, 1999, Rainbow Rocks being released on August 15th, 2000, Friendship Games being released on October 9th, 2001, and Legend of Everfree being released on December 10th, 2002. I think if this were to happen, then there would be more than 4 direct-to-video Equestria's films. Like, maybe there would have been 9 direct-to-video Equestria's films, with the 5th film being released in 2003, the 6th film being released in 2005, the 7th film being released in 2007, the 8th film being released in 2008, and the 9th film being released in 2016. The summer special, the summertime shorts would have lasted would probably last would have lasted from May to August 2003. Dance Magic probably would have been aired on May 23rd, 2003, with Movie Magic being aired a week later on May 30th, 2003, and Mirror Magic probably would have aired on June 6th, 2003. The Better Together series probably would have lasted from probably would have began in November 2003, spanning to October of 2019. Forgotten Friendship would have aired on February 27th, 2004. Roller Coaster Friendship would have aired on August 27th, 2004. Spring Breakdown would have aired on August 26th, 2005. And Sunset's Backstage Pass would have aired on May 12th, 2006. As for the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic movie, Clifford's Really Big Movie wouldn't have existed if it existed, because My Little Pony the movie would have been released on February 20th, 2004, and it would be distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures and produced by Marathon Media, which by the way, Marathon Media would have produced the show from seasons 3 to 8. I think that's what it'd be like if the show began in 1995. But getting back to here, getting back to what I was saying about Sideswipe being born in 2001, I think that would have made her the youngest of of the main seven Yeah, I think Sideswipe would have been the youngest of the main seven, as Sunset Shimmer is the oldest of the main seven. Then seven. I'm thinking maybe I think Sunset Shimmer would have been born in 1998, and and the and the other five girls would have been born in 1999. All of them having the same birthday, June 16th. Because June 16th, 2013 would be the. I mean, June 16th, 2013 was the release date of the first Equestria film. So for this film, Sunset would have been 17, and the other five girls would have been 16. Sideswipe would be 14. Oh, yeah, Sideswipe would have been 14 if that's the case. But, but anyways, I'm dragging this video on too long. It's been it's been 16 minutes already, and I haven't even come close to explain about the Friendship Games movie. The Yeah, let me go ahead and get the music ready. Yeah, it's already been 17 minutes, and all I've been doing. It's already been 17 minutes since this review video has started, and all I've been doing this whole time is brag about the character's birth date and an alternate universe of Generation 4 began in 1995 and all that crap. Let's just get on with the review video. Anyways, anyways, let's get this review video started. Here we go. Games. There's a lot of different types of games. There's there's competitions, there's sport games, there's video games, there's even DVD. There's even games you can play as activities on DVDs. Heck, there's even an interactive series called DVD games. But the games they're doing in this film is are 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 competitions. Something that they call friendship games. And it's a battle between Canterlot High to Crystal Prim. There, there, there becomes while the girls are getting ready for the friendship games. This mysterious teenage girl makes her appearance, and then she is revealed to be a different version of Twilight Sparkle, which, like I said before, most of us like to refer her as Sideswipe. Anyways, Sideswipe is creating this magic device, ice, and and then and then she gets and with her dogs with her with her puppy named Spike, who doesn't talk in this, in, who doesn't talk yet. What do I mean by yet? Ah, spoiler warning. I forgot to give out a spoiler alert. Spoilers who haven't seen this movie. If you don't want to be spoiled, I recommend that you get off this video and watch this film first. But anyways, what I mean by Spike doesn't talk yet? Well, you're about to find out when I explain more about this in the video. So more when I explain more about the plot around the road. Anyways, Principal Cadence comes in and tells Twilight that Principal Cinch wants to see her Sideway has a talk with Principal Cinch and and then all the Crystal Pen students goes to Camelot High, and that's where Sideway meets the other six girls. Then we get to see what her invention really does. It takes the girls' abilities. It did take five of the girls' abilities, and and which caused which caused a evil plant monster to try to hurt everyone. Sunset gets anyways after that. Sunset gets really ticked with Sideway that she made Sideway feel guilty about what she did. Oh, that reminds me. After she takes Fluttershy's ability, that's when she that's when Spike got ability. This version of Spike got ability to talk because he was going for this dimension, which gave him the ability to talk already. But getting back final to the final showdown, Principal Cinch convinces Sideswipe to unleash the magic, and the overpowered of the magic causes her to turn to a demon, which we all know her ego self as Midnight Sparkle. Anyways, it was now up to Sunset to stop Sideswipe from making a huge mistake. She eventually defeats Midnight Sparkle. She asks her to join them, and so Sideswipe apologizes for everything that happened at the friendship games. But Sunset comforts her, comforts Sunset comforts Sideswipe, letting her know that from her experience, everyone would forgive her. And and so and 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 then select and so because of all the teamwork that's been happening during the friendship games, Principal Celestia decided to to convince to have all the competition players win all of them, as in both the Canterlot and the Canterlot High and the Crystal Prince students. She 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 considers all of she considers all of sorry about that tongue twister. But anyways, President Celestia decided to consider all the competition players, both from Canterlot High and Crystal Prince, all winners because they all worked together to save Canterlot High. And then Principal Cadence decided to unroll Sideswipe from Crystal Pimp and have her be enrolled to Camelot High. And so she joins she then joins Sunset Shimmer and the rest. And then that's it, basically. Yeah, that's really about it. That's I mean, hey, this all this special was just Sideswipe basically having taken magic which overpowered her. So what do you what do you what did you expect was going to be explained? Something that, oh, I don't know, doesn't really happen in the movie? No, because that wouldn't make sense. Now would it? Anyways, what do I think about friendship games? Well, I will say this: it's definitely better than Rainbow Rocks. I'm not saying uh, now, I'm not saying Rainbow Rocks is bad. No, Rainbow Rocks was also good. But Friendship Games was better. It did better than what Rainbow Rocks did, and and it was it did a lot better with introducing Sideswipe, but it it still doesn't beats the first film. It's still not better than the first movie. Like there are a few flaws. There are still a few flaws here. Like for example, the students of Camelot. I mean, not Camelot High. The students of Crystal Frem. All the students of Crystal Prim are and Principal Cinch are so freaking frustrating for all this whole entire film because of the way they all treat Sideswipe. Like seriously, the students of Caroline High are freaking frustrating the way they treat Sideswipe and not to mention then Sideswipe is taking the girl's abilities without without being without being forced to without being forced by someone. I think if there was a another human being who is secretly forcing another teenage girl who is secretly forcing Sideswipe to take their abilities and Sideswipe didn't know it, maybe that would make this a little bit better. But no, that doesn't happen. It's just basically Sideswipe taking magical abilities and that's the basic plot of this movie. Like seriously, they it's like the writers are just like, okay, let's just end this movie quick before let's just make this plot go away or go by quick so we can end this movie. Like seriously, this feels rushed. And but I still like the ending they did. I still I and oh and plus Sunset yelling at Sideswipe for making a huge mistake. That sounds like something that should happen later in the franchise. Like maybe in the movie later, cause cause doing it all, having her get angry at Sideswipe for making a big mistake already just feels kind of rushed. But I still like how 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 it ended, and I'm happy that Sideswipe is has now moved on to Caroline High, where she'll no longer have to suffer in Crystal Primp with all the students, treating Sideswipe like crap and all that. I like that. And I really like the funny ending too, where human Twilight comes, where Pony Twilight comes to the human world, apologizes for not answering Sunset Shimmer, but me, but but meets, but ends up meeting Sideswipe, and which make her say, "This is the weirdest thing I ever seen. Make that second strangest." And yeah, and 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 yeah, this I know this review video was a bit too long. I mean, I mean, cause I mean, I'm sure some people are probably happy that I actually made a review more longer than the last two reviews, but I don't think I don't think they'd be happy at that. I've only made it long because of kept bragging how I kept bragging about what it'd be like if Generation 4 began in 1995 and all that, and explaining about about if how friendship games were probably been released in 2001, like October 9th, 2001. Because let me tell you, this Equestria Ghost film definitely does feel like a movie that was made in 2001. A direct-to-video movie that was an early direct-to-video movie that was made in 2001. But nope, it was released on September 26, 2015. Because if it was released on October, I think if it was released on October 9th, 2001, then I probably would have put in October 9th, 2001 in this thumbnail. But as you can see, I put in September 26, 2015 in this thumbnail because that's the actual release date of Friendship games. But overall, despite the two flaws I have, I still think it's better than Rainbow Rocks, even though Rainbow Rocks is still a good sequel. But Friendship Games is a better sequel, especially with introducing Sidetwine and all. So, yep, it's getting a good, and it's getting 95 points. I still don't think this is as good as the original first movie from 2013. But I do think that this is definitely better than Rainbow Rocks. But Rainbow Rocks is still a good, good sequel. But this is better than Rainbow Rocks because while it still has some flaws, they're not too much. Sideswipe not being forced by another teenage girl to take the magic is not too much of a flaw than uh, the Sunset already already changed her life around in the second film because she learned about friendship at the end of the first movie. Then plus, like I said, Sideswipe is supposed to make the franchise better than it ever was before, and uh, Sideswipe. I'm very curious. I'm okay. I'm very curious. How was that name created? How is the name Sideswipe created? If if anyone knows how the name Sideswipe was created, can you please let me know in the comments below? Because I'm really curious about that. But anywho, I guess I'm gonna let this go. Hope you enjoyed this review video. I'll see you all next time when I review what is probably my favorite of the franchise, Legend of Everfree. I won't be reviewing Legend of Everfree tomorrow though, because I want to take a break from making these Equestria Girls review videos. But I will come across that review video eventually. So hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you real soon. Later.